Right. So I I got some solutions that we can work with. One of them is we have to get new search keywords. One, and then we have to redefine these search keywords by making them target location specific. So
Exactly.
in the loan, instead of just saying, for example, million pound mortgages, you say million pound mortgages London. So that's good.
London, yeah.
So we got that's the
So
second.
that
Yeah,
it's yeah,
exactly.
it's an exact match, yeah.
The exact match. But the focus of this
Yeah.
meeting is that I want you to get an idea of how we are going to work from here after. Thank you, Abigail, for joining the meeting. You don't have to actively be involved, Abigail, but as the account manager of Ines Global, it was essential that you were present as well. So thank you very much for coming through. Right now, the focus is whenever you get a client, and whenever you get a client, the first thing that is fundamental is that it's important to study the client. And I'm talking from mistakes already that I've done. um, and it's now that you are in, it's better to learn from my mistakes so you don't have to do it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why there's always that father and son dynamic. you know, the father has to go through some
Yes.
things so the son doesn't have to go through those things. You're a father, you would know better than me. I'm only speaking as a son. Those are the things my father
True.
went through. I didn't have to go through them. So that's acknowledgement to my father for being the man that he is. I admire him for that.
Mhm.
Um, right. So here is the focus. We need to see every client from now on with a commercial perspective. That is by saying we have PPC. Yes, PPC is technical, ABC, that's fine. It's important that we have the technicality of PPC because that's what they're paying us for. But here's the goal, here's the objective. We are leveraging PPC for what? Why are they coming to us for PPC? They want to advertise to a certain audience so that that market can then so that they can attract that specific market and that can increase their income, right? They can increase their sales, they can receive leads, meaningful leads that will eventually increase their sales. So we can only do that if we understand. Now, I made the mistake of just going into it, fixing the problem. Okay, they had this problem, we fixed it, and they had that problem, we fixed it. And at the end of the day, we're doing a quantitative work. But in terms of quality, we're not producing anything. So, what I wanted to share with you is exactly what I do to understand and to know my clients, what I've been doing recently. So I'm going to share my
Okay.
screen with you. And let me set up the Pomodoro now for 30 minutes because this cannot be more than, this can has to be 40 minute stops. So let's start now. Okay, here we go. So here we go.
Okay.
Right, time is starting. I will encourage you to use the Pomodoro because when you limit yourself, it just works. It helps you
Yeah.
to focus more. My YouTube videos would take about an hour to produce. I now take 30 minutes. So, and 30 minutes is to,
Awesome. I also, yeah,
yeah, to
I
get
also
the
try to use
idea.
it.
Yeah, Abigail, to get the idea, apply it, and upload it before the
Yeah.
whole procedure would take over an hour. Anyways, so please use Pomodoro. It's going to help you. I see these crazy things that Deepak does, and now he's quick from moving from one knob to one tab, and oh, that's because he uses Pomodoro to limit him. That way, he thinks fast. And if you want to grow at per lemon, you have to think fast and run as fast. You have to run as fast as Deepak or run faster than Deepak. That's the way you'll thrive at per lemon. So just putting it out there. Um, can you see what I'm seeing
Um,
right now?
We
Can you see my
see, I
screen?
think, yeah, yeah, now we can.
now
Yes,
it's
it's
yeah.
on
I
Google.
just start by Ines Global. Why are they not here? They should be here. I go to them all the time. Ines Global. There we go. So, what we want to learn from them now is what are they all about? This is what we're going to do. So, here they are. At this point, we can't see them. We have to see them as a client, not our client, but why are they trying to attract their clients? So the first thing I do, if you notice here, this is money related. So these are like money pages. Bridging finances also. We actually did a we doing post articles on blog articles, sorry, on that. So the first thing I do is I come here. Like here, you'll find valuable information, as you can see here. Um, Here, high value international finance brokers. So just by saying high value international finance broker, it shows that they don't deal with ordinary clients. That's number one. They deal
mm,
with high net worth individual business owners and companies that can access competitive finance. That is the target market. It's a very specific area. It's not mid level. It's everything high. That's number one. Um, After that, the first thing I want to do is I want to get an overview. I want to get an overview of the company. So I go to the About Us and learn more about them. So we have like Enness Brokers High Value International Finance. We read that already. Enness Global was founded in 2007. Gives us an idea where it was founded at the height of the financial crisis, with a plan to fill a gap in the marketplace. I remember this financial crisis in 2007. I'm sure you guys also can remember it. So this is when they thrived. So that shows that their commitment to financial excellence is on spot, especially when you can thrive in a moment where everything is just going down. Um,
yeah,
from my understanding, they strive to be a visionary company. That's number one. Um,
mm,
yeah, they strive to be a visionary company. Uh, if you look at their leaders, also the leaders are what you call it, are not homebred leaders. So this is the information that I'll go to. I'll go to pages like this to learn more about the company. And then
mm,
we go to services. What are they offering? Everything is up in here. We can go through an overview, but what they offer is mortgages, real estate finances, security lending, corporate finance, bridging finance, private debt, and insurance. Now, what we need to understand about this company already, if you see here, they are a global company. So they are in these specific locations, as you can see here, but they cater to a global audience. So they're not limited to a specific target location. Right now, their focus is on London specifically because that's the market that they want to cater to.
mm.
Do you follow me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's imperative. But what I've done, I think I'm showing you the manual process. So because we need to have depth, like to gain depth of what they actually work with and how they operate. So what I've done here, I've created a structure that allows me to get the business um, analysis overview of each of our clients in the most fastest way possible that we can study, and that is by incorporating Mr. ChatGPT in the most effective way. This is not just one of a copy. This prompt is a tried and tested, so it's not just one of those guessworks. Because I always tell the team, the SEO team, that the thing about ChatGPT is like a scalpel for a surgeon. So you can hold a
Yeah.
scalpel and not know what to do with it. A surgeon will know what to do with a scalpel. So this is what I usually
Mhm.
do. This is the prompt, and I'll share this prompt with you. I go to Mr. Chat GPT, and when you do that, I'm still studying. I'm trying to study this new Team GPT Chat GPT version, but this one is more comfortable for me because I've mastered it so far. If you look here at the types, there is the ChatGPT 4, there's the older one, and there's plugins. I use plugins. And when you go into
Mm,
plugins, I've already downloaded these, so these are available for everyone that are using the Teams app per lemon. I'm using Link House and anything that's a link related. You can use Web Pilot, please
mm,
use Web Pilot and use Link Reader. And why is that?
mm,
Because they can read the links. So what I do is I come here and paste this prompt over there, and what information that I want to know. Let's just read the prompt. Visit and study the link and fill in the following. I want to know specific things, and here are the following. Overview. The information is an overview. Isn't the information
mm.
in the overview must be a short bullet point summaries and straightforward. I don't want them to take me anywhere else but that. So How many minutes? 23 minutes. Cool. And what I do is go to the client here. What we actually need is just this, the home page. Um, and there's a reason why I structured it this way. I'll share it with you guys now and why it's so effective. Mm,
Okay.
here we go. Space over there. And then you let Mr. GPT do what he needs to do. This tool is fundamental. If you don't have a prowess in a specific area and you want to use ChatGPT, you might fail because ChatGPT will come with recommendations. There are certain keywords like strictly or mandatory in your prompt that you must have. Otherwise, ChatGPT will give you something broad. It's like PPC. Everything, if it's not specific into phrase match or specific match, it's going to be broad. So
Yeah.
we always need to master how to incorporate this, and that's the reason why if you look at the meeting that we had with the lead gen, Deepak decided to do the apps, the GPT apps himself because he has an experience on
Mhm.
how to give the proper prompts. If you give the wrong prompts, you're going to get the wrong result. Um, so here we go. Right, here we go. Business type, it's a high international finance brokerage. There's something that I need to add here. The type of business, it's a B2B and a B2C. The reason why I'm saying it's a B2C because they deal with high value individuals and companies.
Visuals. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a B2B and a
Yeah.
B2C. This we have to know. What is the target market? The target market is high net worth individual businesses and company owners. So we know who are they targeting. Now this is where the insight comes for us in SEO and PPC. What is the specialization? They provide they are a brokering finance for luxury assets, business growth, and investment. So investors, that's what they're attracting. They're attracting investors. What is their objective? To provide competitive finance solutions, aim to facilitate access to finance for high value property and business investments. Focus mortgages, real estate finance, security lending, corporate financing, bridging finance, private debt. Now, just look at this. Just look at this. With this in mind, I just want to pop up another document here how I use that. We can certainly go further down if you want to learn more, which we must learn more about the company. Right down will give you more information about the company as provided. But the main focus here that I'm trying to bring across here, a business analysis. If you see here, it also gives an idea how because this is SEO related, you can just edit this by saying PPC related. Um, sorry about that. I still need to have breakfast by the way. Abigail woke me up this morning. I was doing the dishes when she sent me that message. We need to jump into a meeting.
Sorry.
That's all good. It's all good. Abigail she gets to get away with these kind of things because it's her. That's why.
Thank you.
Oh my sister-in-law's name is also Abigail. Just a by the way.
Oh, cool. I'm also named after Abigail in the Bible. But I'm like, why did you change the spelling of my name?
Oh
I don't have to
right.
be any different.
And Abigail was a very wise woman. So you can tell a
Yes,
lot.
I know. I've got wisdom tattooed down my back, and it wasn't a very.
Uh, you can tell a lot about a person by the name that you give them. I was speaking to my wife about it that some time ago. We need to be very mindful because just just by the position that you're born in and by your name, you can literally attribute a pattern or behavior to a person just by that alone. It's a very thing to be mindful about. So I've noticed that also in Abigail's character, she knows how to be prudent. She's very prudent in her nature. So you're living up to your name, Abigail.
Thank you.
Now let's look at this. How I got How I got this meta title suggestion here. If you look, it says high value international finance brokerage, or it says international finance brokerage. So I didn't struggle to think like, how can I come up with a meta title? Very simple, because I know the company now. I've studied the company now. And remember, when it comes to meta title, the first thing you want to put is the what. SEO wise, the first four words is the most important. Google's algorithm will be like, this is what I need to know, right? Because they are an international company, in the meta title, we don't need to put the location. It's not a local service. So, and if you look down, the suggestion for the meta description, look, seeking substantial finance options. Remember that the meta description is not really there for SEO. In terms of SEO archive metadata, yes, but it doesn't have any SEO improvement to what you want to do. What it actually serves is for a commercial purpose, to be attractive to the person who is looking. So let's say I am a very successful Mexican at the age of 55, uh, and I want to invest in properties. And I'm looking for a financial solution that is catered to my specific needs. Ines Global does that. They have tailor-made solutions that cater to specific needs. I know this because I studied it. That's the focus here. So then, if I go online, what am I going to look for? Some of the keywords that I look for is, well, high value. I'm a person of high value, and I want something international. So I would go for something like that. Now, the meta description has to say something that is consumer persuasive, something like this. Global caters to affluent individuals and companies with a suite of specialized financial services. The goal here is what? Is for us to understand what is the goal, to understand who the company is, who our client is, what they are about, what do they provide, and how we can cattle herd their clients to them, leveraging SEO, or in our case right now, PPC. So even right now, as we are going to fix the problems with the Ugandan issue, um, our main focus is with the new keywords that you want to implement or want to propose to the clients. How are those keywords effective to their target market? As you and I spoke about, we need to incorporate London in there, in the broad keywords. So how is that going to be effective? And how will that then transmute into meaningful leads for Ines Global? Because what they want is more clients. They came to us because they want more clients. They came to us because we have the proper insights in SEO to influence those clients to them. So, what Charles needs to focus on now is one, when you're getting a new client, what's the first thing? I need to study the company. I need to know the business type, the target market. I need to know the specialization. I need to study the company, what they're about, when they were found, any information, and how I can use that information to cattle herd. If you want to use cattle herd, I'm using cattle herd quite a lot. If you want to shepherd the sheep to the shed, and you are the shepherd, and you're going to shepherd them with your staff and your rod. The staff and the rod is SEO and PPC, and the shed is the client. That is the
Yeah.
objective. So the technicality is the means that we already have. PPC SEO. The strategy is a commercial perspective. We need to think about that first. So before we can just go into and fix issues, we have to sit back and how can we solve this problem with our client, as our priority in terms of commercial success. That is the main goal. That is the main goal here. Before I continue, any questions?
It's quite clear on my side.
No, yeah, clear on my side.
Mm,
Yeah.
cool, cool. So now what I'm doing here. Bum, 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 bum. Abigail received an email from me. Please don't send that email yet. Um,
Yes.
I don't want us to send. Hey guys, this is why you guys are having this problem. Okay, goodbye. Um, I'm trying to find solutions first. I'm trying to find solutions first. When I've gotten the solutions, I'm just putting it into paper now. I'll sit with Charles, share it with him, and then also make like a step by step task strategy that we can actually implement this as effective as possible. All right. Um,
Okay.
what did I miss that I wanted to share with Charles? I think we were able to do everything. Was I clear enough? If I
Mm.
was moving too fast, please let me know.
No, it's very clear.
All right, all right.
It's
Okay,
very clear.
cool.
I just want
So
to check off
what I
something.
do is, so what one of the things I do that I want you to do, Charles, and you can share that with me. Use Pomodoro. Make it 15 minutes. You can use Vimeo because Vimeo allows you to record yourself or your screen for hours, and you can comment as well. So use Vimeo. 15 minutes. Go to Boomerang and study Boomerang, and come back with these findings similar to what I've done, or even better. Study Boomerang with this angle. Can you do that for me? Um,
You're saying I can't? I can use. Can you send me the links of
Vimeo,
that first app? No, they are not Vimeo. The other one.
Pomodoro.
Uh-huh.
I sent that to you.
You
The download.
can't I use screenplay as well?
Okay, if
Was
you
it
come
screen power?
if you're comfortable with screenplay, as long as you have that 15 minutes window, it's fine. I use Vimeo because Vimeo
Yeah,
gives you so much
I think
time.
yeah, it actually screen power does give you for as long as you can.
Okay, cool. So what you will do is what you'll do, you just share what you're doing. You just share your experience. What
Yeah,
I've
I'll
shared
just
with
do.
you, yeah, make it yours. Make it yours and make it better than mine. And then share it with me. Yeah, make it better than mine, man.
Yeah, sure.
Um, tomorrow's
All right.
Friday. Can
Uh,
you?
yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday. I
Tomorrow is
don't. Yeah,
tomorrow is it's a holiday this
yeah.
side, so
Tomorrow's
I don't know
holiday, but
how does that work.
we still working, man. We work on UK.
We're
We
still
work on
working.
I'm
UK.
sorry. I'm sorry. What? Tomorrow's our holiday in South Africa.
Yeah, it's a
Do
holiday
you
in
know
South
what,
Africa.
David?
Yeah.
Whenever you ask any other team member, "Hi, where are you?" they always say, "Oh, sorry, yesterday was a public holiday in my country." It's only the South Africans who never say that.
Yeah, because there was a time even with Ira, I was like, she's not responding, and I'm
Yes,
like,
she's like, yeah, she's
all of
like,
a
no, it was
sudden
a
she's
public
just like,
holiday in
yeah,
my
I was.
country. Lydia,
I'm
she's
like,
like,
oh,
it was Thanksgiving. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, yeah, but one thing to take note, one thing to take note there. We should actually start doing that, Abigail. We
Bible.
should
We
start
need to
doing
say
that,
when it's
eh?
our public holidays as well.
Yeah, we should start doing
No,
that.
I think we are entitled to taking a holiday, so it's not a problem. But
Yeah,
I mean, for us, we
Charles,
can still
Charles.
we have some things
Just a moment,
burning.
Charles.
So
Just a moment before you steer that way. Just a moment. I think if it, look at, I think you need to look at your contract and look at the
yes,
toolkit. We are given a toolkit when we go on board. I think they sent you that. Um, because it's a UK company, the holidays that we participate or benefit from are the ones that are happening in the UK. So there's a holiday in the UK. That means we are on holiday as well. Public holiday. I think they call it something like some. They have a different name from it. They don't
A
call it
bank holiday.
bank holidays. They call it bank holidays
Bank
when they have
holiday,
bank
yeah.
holidays. So they celebrate Christmas. We
oh,
will
it's
get to celebrate Christmas. They
very
celebrate New
much the
Year's.
same. Yeah.
But the problem with the UK is they don't like holidays as much as Africans like holidays. So
What?
we
In
will be
Zambia, we have so many public holidays
yeah
here.
we will be
No,
going
It's Farmers
we
Day,
will be going through a
you name
lot
it.
of holidays. We'll be working through a lot of holidays because they don't like holidays as much as we like holidays in
oh,
Africa.
jeez,
So
man,
just be mindful of
that's
that
yeah,
already. Um,
yeah,
yeah. So
that's fine.
that's your task. Um, please find 20 minutes. Please find 20 minutes today so that you can do this exercise in 15 minutes with Pomodoro, and then send me the link that I can view it and comment and just give you feedback.
Cool.
All right, all right,
Okay.
all right. So I will continue. We have about 8 minutes. This was effective. I have about
So
8 minutes. I'm
okay.
going to I'm going to finish the strategy and I'll share it with Abigail
Okay.
and Charles.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Before we end
That
the
works.
study session, is there anything else anyone wants to put on the table?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask David, what um what tool do you use to transcribe things? I know it doesn't have to do with this.
Okay, no problem. For transcription, if it's on YouTube, I use the transcription that's provided.
Wait, don't let this person yeah,
Okay,
don't let
cool.
this person in.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. If it's already on YouTube, I use the transcription provided by YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, I use Magic Cast and Happy Scribe.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. So when I do that, I take it just to Lemon Scribe, and from Lemon Scribe, I just dump it all, and then voila.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. Prompts. I need to send that prompts to you. Otherwise, you're not going to have the tool that you need. So when you get to being comfortable at going in and studying the website and looking at this information, then you're like, okay, let me speed that up. That's where ChatGPT comes in, and then you sit with the findings of ChatGPT, and then you reflect. Oh, okay, this is how we can actually angle the strategy. Oh, okay, this is how we can look at this proposal from this angle. It gives you that insight because one thing that the first thing that I learned at the Pedagogical Academy is that you can't teach someone that you don't know. You can't teach someone that you don't know. How are you going to teach them? You don't know them. So we can apply that here. You can't meet the goals of a company that you don't know,
True.
right? So that has to be our focus now. We first need to meet the goals. For us to meet the goals of our clients, we need to first know our clients. What is their angle? What are they about? And only then we can use now PPC and SEO as a leverage to meet company goals. So our focus isn't really the out goal is the objectives of our company of our client, but our goal is to cattle herd our clients to our client. So we are like the fairy godmother. There we go. Okay, so I'm done with this session. Any questions before we conclude?
It's quite clear.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Charles, I await for you for that
Yep.
video sharing your takeaway, your execution of this session. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles, and thank you, Abigail. Have a further blessed day.
All right. Cheers.
All right. We just stop this recording.